Oh.
Give it a second. And
Wow.
So Sharia, totalitarian, political, legal, religious, military system. Let's keep going down. No equality, male Muslims dominate, no freedom of speech, no freedom of religion, no freedom of artistic or sexual expression, no democracy, cruel and unusual punishment. You saw the sword there. The caliph, of course, is exempt from Sharia. Next one.
what's Kayla?
What is Caleb?
The leader. Political leader.
Leader?
The political leader.
It's the leader. The Muslim Brotherhood is what I wanted to bring across to you. It's waging a stealth jihad in America and supporting violent jihad around the world. Their plan for America, they want to take over America. They want to set up a grand jihad here. They want to eliminate and destroy Western civilization. Next one, please. There are the charming people. They were spawned by the Muslim Brotherhood. They support Hamas, Hezbollah, and almost all modern terrorist organizations. Next one, please. They have a 5-phase plan to subjugate America. They've completed Muslim student organization. They've gradually acquired power and influence. You know what they're doing. Textbooks, public sympathy. They infiltrated government. They have parallel communications. They have their mosques with their own government. Sharia law. I just want to get here to the end, please. Next one, please. This is the partial list of FBI identified Muslim Brotherhood controlled Islamic organizations in the United States, and they're everywhere. You got the Muslim Brotherhood, Muslim Student Organization, CARE, the Council on American Islamic Relations, North American Islamic Trust, the Center for Security Policy. It goes on and on. They're here. Believe it, please. Next one. Oh, they've infiltrated the State Department. As you know, this is a marvelous. The next one is a picture you all know. You know this woman. You know her helper.
Anthony Weiner's son.
Yes, Anthony Weiner's wife. And she is involved deeply in the Muslim Brotherhood. All her family is connected to the Muslim Brotherhood. Next one, please. The Muslim Brotherhood is a grave threat to America and the world. So what do? We have to learn, educate, tell others, prosecute the Muslim Brotherhood front groups, to defund the global jihad, drill for oil, break the petro cartel, and help stop the Muslim Brotherhood in the best way we can do it. I think right now the only way is ACT, Act for America. We should all join them and become active.
I just had a real quick comment. When he was showing the goals for it and all the organizations, that was actually out of a document the Muslim Brotherhood drafted that they found when they subpoenaed documents. They stole documents. So we're not paranoid. That was actually their own business plan.
Oh, I don't think we're paranoid at all. That's the message these wonderful people are bringing to us today. You had a question?
Do you have Frank Gaffney's website?
No.
Oh, because he's got all this information there.
Who is that?
Videos of Stephen Coughlin, who was fired by the Defense Department.
Could you let us know?
Center for Security Policy.
Right.
Oh, that's the
That's
one.
a
That's his.
In
website.
DC.
Did you have any other comments before we adjourn?
No, I mean, let's thank our guest speakers once again. We appreciate their coming here and speaking
one of our
with us.
members wants to speak about something.
Yeah.
Gentleman does.
I would be a couple minutes. I'm not going to take a long time.
Very quickly,
I'm
because
new
we
to
are
this,
over time.
Meeting venue, if you will.
I'm so happy to be part of it. I've been here once before, but I sure like to get more involved. The speakers did a wonderful job. I agree with whatever they said regarding the threat of Islam. I'm from Iran, same as her, and been in the States for 42 years, since 1972. And I was just going to take a survey if anybody in the audience have met anybody who's a victim of terrorism. Would you raise their right hand? Okay. Well, you guys you've been in there yourself. You're looking at one right now. I came to the United States, this great country, back in '72, and showed up with a suitcase of your oil money, if you will, and some of 30,000, by the way. I was very fortunate to have great parents. So, came here with the intention of going to school and becoming somebody. My intention was to become an aircraft engineer and, I'll just be running an airport or what have you, and go back work for Iran Air. That did never happen, so my dream just didn't make it happen. Back in those days, by the way, the schools in the States, you were getting your oil money coming back because the Iranian family would send their kids abroad, and then they would come over here, travel on Pan American Airways, and go to all the things my parents did, and I just seen it happen. But the '79, I'm not going to call it the revolution, it was more of a riot. Trust me. Islamists take over. And who did that? Who was the catalyst? Jimmy Carter. Democratic Party. Do I want to have anything to do with the Democratic Party? You better not. I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Because what they're doing is scary. None of you guys, again with the exception of these two and myself, including her, are victim of terrorism, and you have never lost the country. We have. And we don't want to have it here. So when I was yelling at the Hollywood police for just going in and trashing YMCA, because I know about 90% of either gay or lesbian or just part of politics of Hollywood. So I told the guy, they came in, they called us, they go ahead and call. They said, they have my car on me, no problem. Got a few tickets I need to talk to them. And I told the officer, I said, I just don't want the same thing happen, losing the country. So 42 years here, and I'm pretty much nobody because I couldn't go back work for Iran, and I would never want to.
From Iran also?
What's that?
For you were from
Yes,
Iran?
yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
So that's basically where I'm at. Now to speed it up a little bit, one thing I have noticed that about the Conservative and Republican Party, they don't have the media, the venue, the Saturday Night Live to combat, to just destroy it. And they don't. Where are you from? So what I'm really thinking, with the hope of everybody, two things I want to do. Set up something on Promenade where next to that guy, Jerry, the guy with the big, can't believe it. And and he's brainwashing the crowd, getting them ready for the election on November 2nd of any year. He's just mentally, they're washing. They just look at this stuff. FCUK something or somebody, and they trash the white race, they trash the America, way of America, and they're they're basically polluting our young minds, and I hate it. And I've went to his jail because I kicked his table over. I mean, they had me right on the ground on the bricks, and handcuffed me, shackled me, taking me because, I'm trying to do a little bit of freedom of speech, if you will. Speaking of freedom of speech, it's going down the hill and to the left.
So we need to
There's a lot more to
out.
say. I think we should have our own Saturday night, starting half an hour everyone from the one that comes from Tina Fey crowd. We'll put him out of business. Anyway, thanks for your